Hello boys and girls, Pov Life here, and today I have a cool little interior kind of run through of a beautiful 2010 Mercedes E250 CGI Avant-Garde. Now these things are very luxurious cars, as you can see, and they really do kind of put the epitome of luxury and the benchmark of what Mercedes is, I guess, known for in terms of their craftsmanship and this sheer quality of their products. As you can see here, we've got just beautiful leather trimming and this beautiful stitching here. I got some of my stuff here because I was going to do a shoot before, but yeah, so as you can see, you know, it's beautiful. It's got a great interior here. You got a great head unit system. You know, it's got your audio, you got your memory card register, you got your aux capabilities, you got your telephone, video even, so you got your TV, and then what else we got here? We got your system settings, like your time and settings and display off. So just going back to, and you got your navigation of course. Just going back to audio. But yeah, so it's really nice. You know, you got nice little storage spaces here, where you know you got access to a lot of it. Really just good storage space. Got two pretty much cup holders here. Your control mechanism. You have a nice little opening here. You have a nice little opening here, which opens like that. And you know, you got your little cubby holders and kind of storage space here. A lot of storage space. Just closes like that. And you can close this like that. And you know, you got your gear stick. It's a 5-speed automatic. It's got your D plus and minus, and the gear stick is kind of like gated, so it goes through gears like that. As you can see here, you know, drive, and you got your plus, minus, and things like that. So you got your neutral, reverse, and park. Now you also got a econ and sport mode you can pick from. Obviously the econ mode is, you know, for fuel consumption and economy, where you can switch it to S, where it basically will rev out the car at a higher RPM. So yeah, it's very nice in that aspect. You got your nice the gauges here are just beautiful. I've always loved how they look. You know, they really just look like there's been a lot of time and effort been put into the car. You know, you got your temperature, you got your tacho, your speedometer. This looks beautiful, and the cars need to service, but yeah. So that's your time and the fuel. Now the steering wheel is very comfortable, very easy to use. It's electric steering, very light. Same with the throttle as well. It's very light. It's very just easy to use. Here, you know, you got your lock features. Got a nice little handle here. You got your mirror positioner around here. You got your windows, all that type of stuff, and obviously you can lock the windows from being, you know, like you can lock them. But yeah, so what else do you have here? So yeah, there's the mirrors. Here's your light controls. So basically this is adaptive, so the lights will turn on and off. I guess it's to do with how much light there is outside. But yeah, you can put, you know, different kind of settings. You can turn them off completely, put your parkers on. You can put just the lights on here. I just go adaptive. We just leave it to adaptive because that's just the easiest. And that turns on your I don't know what this button does actually. If anyone knows, please comment. I have no idea. I think it just turns off the... I have no idea. But yeah, so these are your hazards here. And yeah, so you can see there's no kind of levers on the right here. It's everything's on the left. You got your indicators here, so right, left, and then you got your windscreen wipers, which is activated through turning it here. It makes a lot of noise, like see. You can turn them off like that. This is for your cruise control, this option, so you can set it up through here. And yeah, oh yeah, it's a foot handbrake. If I can show you, probably can't see it, but it's a foot handbrake here, right here next to my left foot. So it's a and then you pretty much disengage the e-brake through this little lever you pull towards you. Oh yeah, and yeah, so basically you got your phone dial options here. We don't really ever use this. You got your radio, just little buttons here for everything. It's very luxurious. That's something about this car, is that it is very, very luxurious. It's incredible. And yeah, so you got your dual climate air conditioning, and you got your, for the seats, it goes back and forth, the lever here, and then you got your, this comes back and forth with like a little button, and this also does the under part. You can put it up, down, up, down. Alright, so let's head to the rear seats. This is the rear seats. As you can see, it's very, very spacious. I'm going to take a seat in them and just kind of show you how spacious they are. So, oh my god, this is incredible. I've got a little pouch down here for your 12 volts, things like that. Yeah, I mean, it is just a beautiful kind of config. You got so much space here. I'm quite a tall kind of guy, and I'm just sitting so comfortably in here. You got a lot of headroom. This is my hand. A lot of headroom here. You can be, easily very tall, and you'll be able to really just kind of full function. You got even like little lights here, for God's sakes. You got little reading lights for the back. Yeah, so it's really just, it's wonderful. And if you look here, you can actually pull this back, and it comes with a little sunroof. And obviously, you can adjust that, and you can, these controls here, you can obviously pull it up, get a little bit of air into it, or just remove completely, just push it forward and get the air. So let's put this back. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's just an amazing luxury car. It's just got so much space that it's incredible. It really is. It really, really is. So you get little, vents here in the back, and it just, I mean, this is what you're expecting from an E-Class Mercedes. I mean, you really are you are paying the price tag. When these came out, it was, I think in Australia, $80,000. So it is quite an expensive vehicle. But with that price tag, you expect the best of the best. Obviously, you kind of find a compromise between the C and the S-Class, and you get the E-Class. So it gets you that kind of, not the over luxurious kind of aspect from a S-Class, just the basic necessities of a C-Class. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds in this aspect. It's not too long and not too luxurious, but it's really like luxurious for what it is. Now I'm going to show you the trunk, or the boot. And with a little push of a button, you pretty much get the boot to go up, and my god, you have a lot of lugging room in this car. It is a lot, and wow, you can, it's, when I'm talking about practicality, this is it. You can put, easy 4 suitcases in here, quite big ones, and you get away with it. So I mean, this car is just wonderful for just how I guess, practical it is. It really is, because I mean, look at the space that you have. It's incredible. I was kind of showing you the outside of the car. As you can see, the styling is magnificent. The body lines is really kind of look like it just all works out. Like Mercedes, when they designed this car, really just made it so it looked magnificent and luxurious at the same time. I mean, look at this front. It is just a beautiful car. Like, you got the ornament, the hood ornament, and oh my, it just looks like it's just such an aggressive kind of, not really aggressive, but has such a stance on the road. And it's kind of like this presence where you're like, this car is amazing. This car is a Mercedes. It is everything that a Mercedes owner would want, and it just gives that appearance of authority and just sheer kind of presence and kind of just it dominating the road in that kind of aspect. Now, it is powered by a 1.8 liter turbocharged engine, making around 200 horsepower at the crank, which translates to about 150 kilowatts. Now, the torque wise, I only know in newton meters. That's about 310 newton meters of torque it's pushing now. I'm not too sure about foot pounds, but you can obviously, you know, check that out and see how much it would be making. Now, I'm going to show you the engine right now. Now, if you never owned a Mercedes vehicle and you want to know how to open the bonnet, it's quite complicated. Now, what you need to do is actually kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually kind of like a lever, right? I don't know, you can't really see it, but there's a lever under here where you basically have to push it out and pull it towards you and it'll pop out the bonnet. It's really complicated, you know, but you kind of, you know, see it. I don't know, you probably can't see it, but it's in there. And yeah, and basically you'd have to really kind of reach on there to kind of get it open. But yeah, I'll show you the engine right now. And there's a little kind of, I know you can't really see it, but there's a little latch under here, just under the ornament, and in between this little Mercedes sign. If we'll just focus, please. But yeah, I'll let it open for you. And it's all gas pump kind of opening. So as you can see, this is it. This is the 1.8 liter turbocharged motor. I'm not an expert on these. I really am not. So I'm not really gonna say where things are and stuff like that. But obviously, you know, this is it. I don't know what that noise is. It's kind of irritating. But yeah, I mean, this is it. As you can see, it's quite a nice looking engine bay. I think that's a turbo. I'm pretty sure that's a turbo. We're playing Spot the Turbo here. But yeah, I think that's the turbo in there. I think it is. But yeah, so this is it. Fairly quite, you know, if you're into Mercedes and stuff like that, you probably would know what I'm looking at. You got your strut kind of towers here. It really just looks like a lot of technology. But yeah, so this is the engine. You know, it is what it is. It does look very kind of sophisticated compared to the usual kind of Honda or Japanese vehicles. So yeah, that's the engine. So yeah, guys, that's the video of the car. It's not really, well, it wasn't really a review. It was more just a walkthrough of this car and what it has and the kind of the features that it contains. Obviously, you know, it wasn't really an in-depth review. I didn't really go out for a drive, but I have driven the car and it's very comfortable. It's, you know, it does have a certain kind of, it has a bit of a pick up and go with the turbo and then the torque that it does produce. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Power out. Peace. Oh yeah, and you know, I'll put down a little bit of a start, exhaust, and a couple of reps for you guys at the end of this video. So enjoy. Peace.